Hey there, welcome to the Vital Blend. I'm Anthony, and today I want to talk about your happiness. Are you waiting to be happy? Are you saying to yourself, once I lose these 50 pounds or 100 pounds, that's when I'm going to be happy? Or maybe when I hear the doctor tell me, you no longer need to take the meds, you're no longer type 2 diabetic, that's when I'm going to feel happy. Is that what you're thinking to yourself? Because if so, it kind of insinuates that until then, it's going to be one miserable slog. And spoiler alert, you may not get through it. We tend to do the things we like to do. And what I'm getting at here is that to be successful, in order to reach your health goals, no matter what they are, and to keep them, you have to enjoy the day-to-day processes and the habits that you're doing, that you're adopting. Find ways to make them enjoyable and to get the most out of them so that you want to keep doing them. All right, this is what helped me to lose the weight that I did, to regain my health, and now 10 years later, I can say I still have these things because I have enjoyed the processes, and those haven't changed much. I mean, sure, some things have come and gone, but I have always enjoyed my day-to-day and taking care of myself and seeing the benefits, and this is what has fueled me to keep on going, and this is what I try to share with people. Okay, because it's important to focus on the small things, the things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. And I'll give you an example of what I did. I'll give you 3 examples. The first thing is that I started to make smoothies, okay? I bought a NutriBullet. I'd never really owned a blender before, maybe back in college. But for the first time, I was making green smoothies. I was in the produce section at the grocery store, which I had never really been before, and I'm buying all kinds of fruits and vegetables, and I'm blending them up, and I'm making these drinks that look all these different colors. I was drinking stuff that looked purple. I was drinking this one thing that was blue. It looked like antifreeze. It was something that I had fun with. I made up names for these things. There was a point where my book was initially going to be about making smoothies. I had all these recipes, these funny names. But eventually, as I learned more and more, I realized that there was more going on here than just making a smoothie. But the thing is that this helped keep me engaged. There was one drink I came up with called the Baby Diaper Blast. Yeah, that was the brown colored one, in case you hadn't noticed. Anyway, speaking of number 2, this is the second thing I did. I began walking. I became more active. I lived behind this big shopping center with like Target and Ross and a movie theater and grocery stores and everything. And so I decided every morning before the shops opened and everything, I'd go walking around there. That was like 2 or 3 miles, and I enjoyed doing it. I would meet the grounds staff who were cleaning the parking lots and all that stuff. And there was one guy that I met who was kind of an overweight dude, and we would talk about health and diet. And at one point I was like, yes, I lost weight, or I'm losing weight, I'm writing a book and all this stuff. It was really interesting meeting different people. I would go to the grocery store, the last stop on my way back home, I'd go to Kroger's, and I get groceries. I never bought more than I could carry home. I enjoyed getting the sunlight and the fresh air, and I got to meet the ladies working at the register, and they would comment on the food that I was buying, like, man, you're really eating healthy. It's like when I was eating like crap, nobody said anything. But once I started buying fruits and vegetables, it was all about, hey, are you eating this? And all that kind of stuff. So that was fun. I got a lot out of that. And then the third thing that I did was I began cooking more at home. Now you have to keep in mind, up until this point, I was eating out most every meal. I was microwaving anything that I did eat at home. So I took it upon myself to just try to learn how to cook some basic meals. I went to YouTube. I mean, look, you can learn anything on YouTube, right? So I learned how to cook rice and some basic things so I can make a stir fry. And I really enjoyed it. And yeah, did I set off the smoke alarms a few times? Sure, but you know what? It was fun. And investing in cooking and learning how to do that, going out and walking and enjoying the benefits of that and talking to other people and making the smoothies and feeling good. I enjoyed doing it. I began, feeling more energy. I began losing weight. I began feeling better. And so this investment was paying off. And these little things that I did every day that I enjoyed were paying off. And this is the fuel. This is the engine that powered me to my results that I had wanted, and then beyond it, and they've evolved to this day. All right. Can you relate? I'd like to hear from you. What kinds of things do you do on a day-to-day basis in this lifestyle that you enjoy? How have you made it enjoyable and fun and something that you look forward to? Drop it down below. And if you're hearing this and you're like, yeah, this makes sense, I want this for myself, well, I want to help you. And if you can meet me halfway, meaning that you care and you're ready to take action, just not sure what to do, I can help you. Book a session on my calendar down below, and we can have a health breakthrough session, 1 hour free consult. I'd love to talk to you and hear about what you're dealing with. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone that you know. Be sure to follow me on Facebook. I share stories every day of people changing their food and changing their lives, okay? Follow me on YouTube as well. And until next time, I want you to love yourself. Unless you love yourself and you care about yourself and your health, nothing is going to change, all right? So love yourself, eat more plants, and I'll see you soon.